Hey folks, Bad Cook 77 here. Going to show you how to make some of the best fried rice you've ever had. Here's a list of ingredients right here. I did use a GoPro, so it's probably not the best video you're going to see, but at least I can get in there and you can see exactly what I was doing by the wok. If you don't have a wok, this is still going to work inside, so don't get discouraged and think, oh, well, he's cooking with a wok and it's not going to work for me. So here's the biggest rumor I'm going to squash right now. You do not have to use 1 day old dry fried rice or rice that you set in your refrigerator to eat the next day or whatever. You can see here I just use a rice cooker, which is my preferred method. You can definitely use a pot, but I usually cook this rice about an hour ahead of time. This particular batch, I literally cooked this, and within 15, 20 minutes, I was outside firing it up. So, the most important thing about the rice is it does have to be fairly dry. So, you definitely can't take it straight out of the pot and go into your wok or your pan. It's just going to turn mushy and soggy, and it's going to be gross. And that's what happens to most people. It literally took me probably about a month and a half to perfect this recipe. I have worked in a restaurant before, briefly for a few months, so I did learn a pretty good technique. But this is also just my own little spin on it. Better than restaurants, I'm telling you. I've eaten fried rice all over the world. This is by far the best I've ever had. I just start off with a little oil in the wok, a little bit of egg. I'm not doing measurements or posting them. I just kind of do the taste. So one thing you're going to want to do in advance is you're going to want to prepare your MSG, your white pepper, your salt, and your chicken bouillon, your little chicken powder. Just kind of mix it up. You want it to be salty. Not a whole lot of sugar. The sugar is in there just to take a little bit of that salty edge off. So just a little bit of sugar. You see, I got it in a little white bowl over there. So I start off with an egg, let it get almost completely fried. Boom, I dump in the rice. So this rice has been sitting around for about 20 minutes. It's fairly dry. Here's a big secret right here: butter. It is optional, but I'm gonna tell you guys, for the flavor, you cannot beat it. It's unreal. If you've ever been to a hibachi grill and they make the fried rice in front of you, you'll see they use a ton of butter. But most important thing I want you to get out of this, specifically as I'm cooking, is watch that the rice is not sticking to the wok. Yes, it's a hot wok, etc. But I have made this dish so many times and it's turned out mushy, 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 mushy. Even with 1 day old rice, it still turned out mushy. So the key is let it dry out in a bowl, a pan, a cookie sheet or whatever. Let your rice dry out for a little while. Too long is not going to hurt it. You can let it go as much as you want. So boom, I start with the egg, drop in a little rice, a little bit of garlic right here. Just going to keep tossing that around. Dry ingredients go in first because you want that to get nice and incorporated. I'll probably use a total of 2 tablespoons right there of the mix. So just give that a good toss. Keep it tossing around. The butter is now incorporated into the rice, and I'll turn a little bit of the audio up here in a little while, so you'll be able to hear that rice like really frying. It's good stuff. You're not going to get the flavor in a regular pan that you would with this wok. I'm not going to lie to you. It's still going to be delicious, but I've got a nice little setup. I've got 2 woks right here, and then so we love Asian in our home. We cook it like probably 3 or 4 times a week. But anyway, just get the rice going, rice going, rice going here. Give it some good tosses. There's really no perfect time limit on this. I like to I'm cooking like 5 or 6 of these in a row. I'm going to actually film several of them, but I just kind of fast forwarded here to show you that I'm still tossing the rice. I like my rice pretty well done, if that makes any sense. I like it where it's almost getting charred and like almost brown on some of the pieces. You don't have to do it that long, but the flavor is just it's unbeatable if you the more you cook it. Obviously, a nonstick would work well as good too. But again, the most important thing is the rice has got to be a little bit dried out, and that can happen within 20 to 30 minutes. Like it's no big deal. Okay, so towards the end, dump in your bean sprouts, your green onion. You want the bean sprouts to be just have a little bit of texture. You don't want them to get soggy. Here's my pre-cooked shrimp. You can use pre-cooked chicken, whatever. The portion you're looking at is going to be for actually 2 people. Could be 3 if you're feeding kids or whatever. That's actually a portion for 2 people. All I'm going to do now is toss this around. So a really, really, really important part coming up right now. The 2 sauces you're going to add are going to be the soy sauce and the Golden Mountain or the Maggie sauce. The reason it's important to do this really fast is because this is where your rice could potentially get soggy again. Anytime you introduce liquid to it, it's going to want to get soggy on you. So you'll see, boom, a couple of tablespoons each. Toss, toss, toss real quick. Watch the color change pretty much dramatically. Boom. It's pretty much brown again. You got that beautiful color. Give it a good couple tosses, get it nice and incorporated, and that dish is ready to go. Take it off because the longer you cook it, it's going to want to start steaming that sauce you put in there, and it's going to change the texture of the rice. So, boom, there. Plate it, send it on. It's ready to go. I'm going to go on to the next one. So I've watched the walk up. Boom. Here we go again, round two. So I usually pump out 4 or 5 bowls of this for the family. And this all happens probably within, 10, 11 minutes, 10, 15 minutes. So again, I'll walk you through this one again. You can keep watching or move on. Anyway, here we go. So round two, oil, egg. The egg is super, super important also because what it does, it helps your rice from sticking to the pan. If you don't like egg, it's optional, but it definitely, definitely helps. And the flavor, I think something about that egg with that fried rice and the bean sprouts and everything, it's just, oh, it's magical. This is a really fast-paced operation, as you can see. So I usually have my son or somebody help me or my wife out there handing me stuff, going, getting after it. This is just one of the many Asian dishes we cook. So if you guys want to see any more, let me know. Again, with the butter, I'm big secret. I know a lot of people don't use it, and I'm telling you, I have had rice all over the world. I've had it in Europe. I've been in Scotland, Norway, Mexico. I've had it everywhere, and I can honestly say that I've never had it this good. It's just delicious. If you do this right, this is one of the best dishes you're ever going to have. You'll have a hard time paying for fried rice in a restaurant ever again if you do this right. There's no magical order here either. I mean, pretty much you just want to put your meat in, your vegetables at the end. All you're gonna do with these is just get them heated and serve. So again, with the shrimp, a little bit of green onion. The reason it looks like a whole lot is because that literally is at least a 2 portion meal right there. So I like a lot of vegetables in ours. Those bean sprouts are unreal. Great flavor, little crunch, little depth to that fried rice. Just don't overcook it at this point. Like I said, you don't want them to get soggy. So this one's ready to plate. I'm going to bring in my sauces. You'll see just a quick little spray. That's probably about a tablespoon. That's really strong sauce right there. The Maggie or Golden Mountain, excellent flavor. And boom, do you see the color? That's all you're looking for. Get those two sauces incorporated. Get it mixed around really quick. Toss it around. You boom, you're done. Go to plate. Walks off, bring the bowl over, plate it up, you're good to go. Some of the best rice you're ever going to have. Any questions or comments, let me know. I'll check them periodically. This is my first video I've ever done that I've actually put audio on. So if it's horrible, I apologize. Hopefully they'll get better. I definitely love to cook. I want to start posting more videos. So if you guys want to see anything in particular, let me know. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Later. Oh, yeah, but it's all good in the hood. Hey, flies, bro. I might take the guard down there. Can I only go fit this inside? Go. Go. What? No, take them back inside when I get them away. No.
Let's see, Craig. All right.
What?
Wait, to the right.
Thank you.
Oh, baby, that looks good.